Hi, I'm Sarah Cowgill, along with Andrew Moran, Dave Patterson, Graham Noble, and Scott Cosenza. And this is the Conservative Five, Liberty Nation's online TV news program. The war on women. We hear that a lot. But what about women denigrating and belittling other women? Come on, man. Where's all the estrogen power when you need it? Case in point is the popular show with angry, hurtful women of all creeds and colors, The View. This week, co-host Sunny Hostin went into a serious mean girl mode and attacked NCAA women's basketball and current Indiana Fever star, Caitlin Clark. Geez, how low can one rabid hyena pack go to say Caitlin makes more money because she is white and pretty, not because she was the NCAA Division I scoring leader? I know you're a big fan of The View, Dave. Is Caitlin simply a pretty white privileged loser?
Sarah, snagging a $28 million deal with Nike doesn't qualify you as a loser by most definitions of the word, pretty, white, or not. But by the way, you do have one criteria that you have to meet, and that is tall. I don't think that any of the View panelists will ever be accused of being among the great thinkers of history, honestly. You can imagine the journal of great intellects in history extolling Plato, Aristotle, Ptolemy, Whoopi, Sonny Who, Austin. Not likely. Caitlin did very well at the University of Iowa, and now the sports market is really going to determine her future, I think. And I think I'd have chosen a different team, though. The Indiana Fever.
Oh boy.
Sounds like a team where Dr. Fauci ought to be the coach.
Where did that come from?
Pushing vaccines to get rid of the fever.
I guess, okay, I'm the only woman on this panel right now, and I can tell you, I find it just
we're replacing you soon with the trans woman.
probably, and I'm finding it, a little horrifying that, they can't support her. Why can't they support her? She's not politically motivated. She's not doing anything. She's a talented basketball player, and she's making some good money. That girl's an athlete. She is good.
The answer is so easy, Sarah. She's not part of the LGBTQ plus crowd.
Yes.
That's why.
You can espouse anything you want and think anything you want on The View, as long as it is establishment, Democrat politics, advancing the goal of getting Biden reelected. It is the entire production is a donation in kind. It's shocking, really. I think when I watch it anyway, I'm shocked that like any opinion is okay as long as it's that narrative that facilitates that candidacy.
I mean, turn the tables. Turn the tables. What if somebody said that about a tall, beautiful black woman playing basketball, or how about Megan Rappaport, who everybody embraced and loved her because she would kneel and flip off the flag or whatever she did, and she was white and pretty.
But she was also gay, as Dave pointed out.
One thing I'll say though about the View, they're not really economically illiterate, because they keep saying, not just The View, but so many others saying, oh, this Caitlin Clark, she should be making as much as the NBA stars. But it's so astounding to me, because the WNBA is a subsidized entity, and it doesn't, not by the government, but the private sector, and it doesn't generate revenues. Nobody cares about the WNBA. People would rather watch, of course, the NBA over WNBA. These people are not as talented as them. It's a joke. It's laughable watching them play. It's not fun to watch. So WNBA, I think, as part of a broader conversation, is just not interesting.
If Caitlin
You don't
Clark
like women's
manages
basketball, Andrew?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think Scott was going to say, if Caitlin Clark brings as much revenue as the NBA players, then of course the WNBA would generate more revenue.
Hey, Scott, I guess you could take a nap.
I was going to say that she's worth 10x her salary if she brings eyes to the WNBA.
Yes, exactly. That's basic economics.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're very good games to watch. They don't do the crazy stunts that the men's teams do, but still, I mean, Well, I live
That's
in,
what brings the spectators, though. I mean, they don't dunk.
it does. I
honestly.
know.
I mean,
But that was my point.
high school
The-
boys dunk.
The sports market is going to determine her future.
Oh, I still want to know why. I'm going to redirect this. Why, why do women pack up and not support other women? And I
Because-
want to hear from you guys. 'Cause,
Well,
you're
I mean,
guys.
because this is nothing to do with because progressive women do not they don't care at all about the gender thing. They are they'll tear any woman down who doesn't fit into their narrative. There's no loyalty there. There's no love towards other women just because they're women. They don't like Caitlin Clark because she is a female excelling in a female sport in a time when the left is pushing the transgender movement to basically completely wipe out female sports. And so they don't want Caitlin Clark highlighted because she is an actual woman and is at the top of her game in a woman's sport. Now, I would say, yes, if Caitlin Clark was black, she would probably escape their ire. But because she's white, oh no, they're all over it. And the ironically named women, Whoopi, Sunny, and Joy, I say ironic because they are the angriest people in America. They don't give two hoots. Let me put it that way. That she is a woman.
Graham, you need to make a meme out of that. That would be a perfect Liberty Nation meme, I tell you. But I would say, though, I mean, liberal women, they always say there needs to be more female representation in politics or whatever industry that they're victims of. But the key thing is that unless they possess the wrong views, then they'll hate them no matter what. Sarah Palin in 2008, she was mocked to high heaven. Of course, you contrast it to Kamala Harris, who's the real life version of Selena Meyer in VP, played by the lovely Julie Louis-Dreyfus. She never gets mocked, despite just being an absolute, I'm not going to say what it is,
Abomination.
Melania Trump, she was attacked routinely, just because she was married to Donald Trump. You go overseas, you see the brutal attacks against Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni or French politician Marine Le Pen. Constantly these people are torn down because they might not support abortion or they're religious or they just identify as the wrong political party. So they don't believe in that whole thing of more female representation. They believe in more leftist female representation.
I mean, didn't Joy Behar, when all this blackface bull was going on, they found a picture of her in blackface?
Whoopi
and she was one of the biggest
Goldberg
people talking about it.
The recipient of a roast by Ted Danson while in blackface that she proclaimed to be like the funniest thing she ever saw. It's only when these things that can be used to weaponize narrative against those they disagree with politically that they are. Otherwise, it's a nothing burger. It's
Justin Trudeau, blackface and brownface. And what happened? He got another government. He got another majority government.
Virginia had a governor who was either in blackface or in a Klan outfit and wouldn't disclose which, famously, in a photograph. He said, I was one of those people. But somehow that doesn't require shunning.
I don't know. I don't get it. I guess it's living in a bubble or something, but I don't get it. And I don't watch The View because I have a job and I'm not home when it's on. And I wouldn't watch it if I was. So I guess all that estrogen power is exhausted to denigrate a very successful, talented, and well-recognized woman in professional sports. And I think that's sad. I think it's sad. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, panel. That's it for our Conservative 5 panel today. Check out our other C5 shows and segments on your favorite video platform. YouTube, Vimeo, Rumble, we're on them all. As well, Liberty Nation has its own Roku channel where you can see all of our TV productions. I'm your host, Sarah Cowgill. Thanks for joining us today for Free Thinking, Free Speech, libertynation.com.